Hello, and thank you for joining me in episode 7 of GregBlock. And today's theme is going to be automation of the sieves, which I did some prep work for before, as you may see. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna do hoppers and some magic. I already set up a platform below with additional hoppers and some stone here where I can drop the water in. So that's gonna power the water wheels. However, we first need to make the parts, which I have most of it laying around on the crafting tables, and which, by the way, took 448 stone. Now I just hope my tools continue to work for me. I don't have any with me though, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna need. First of all, we're gonna make 16 stone axles, so actually I need more rods. And that is done with the file. I'm probably gonna need a hammer, and I may need a saw. Okay, so another 16 rods. No, another 48 rods. Right, so put this in a new with the file. 48 rods. It wouldn't do that. It wouldn't do that. Okay. Did I make another file? I did not. Not like that. Yeah, but that's a recipe that takes a file. I think if I just take 4. Oh, I'm out of that. And I don't want to go in here right now. Okay, well, let's start some of it anyway. While that's cooking, we get some axles, and we get 2 auto sieves, and we get yeah, I really need one more than this. Oh, actually, I can make a few more that from what I have here until I get the other file. So at least I'll be able to, not here. What am I doing? This. I'll be able to do one set until, oh, that didn't work because I need to turn this into ingots, and I need to cook the ingots and not the, okay. Anyway, let's start setting up one of these sieves with the auto sifter. So going down below, I'm gonna, doesn't matter too much really. I'm gonna need to do them both eventually. Come on, get in there. Now, I'm gonna put the auto sifter here in the, sorry, shift click there. Now you can see it connects with all the 16 sieves, and you can also see the hoppers pipe into it. So what that's going to do is that if I put a stack of sand or gravel into this chest, the hoppers are going to pull it out and put it into the inventory of the auto sifter, and it will start sifting. Now, easiest way to place them is from here, and I should have brought the pickaxe. So as I walked back to get the pickaxe, the last of the nuggets had finished. I was able to make the next file and put that the next set of stone axles and the next set of water wheels. The reason I need the pickaxe is because I need to be standing here. Don't throw them all over the edge, please. Thank you. I'll fix that. Okay, because then I can stand here to place. I'm gonna do 2 axles, and then I'm gonna do 5 water wheels here. And yes, I know it goes through the stone layer, but for some reason it doesn't seem to mind. Now, did I? Oh, I guess I did miscalculate. I can do 6. Okay, well then I'm gonna make, because it's just gonna increase the speed and they're not that expensive to make. And also meant I didn't need to break this wall, but I'll fix that. However, I can place this one right here with 2 axles. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't miscalculate. 5. I guess I just miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. So both of them are set up with 2 hoppers from the chest that's above this one, and I didn't set this up right. I should have moved this down. Let me do that. Actually, no. I did set it up right because I'm gonna put the water in from here. It's just gonna be a lot easier. So, and I'm gonna put them on the top level of, and now hopefully the water is not gonna leak out, but I'm afraid it does. What did I do wrong there? I'll take them out again. Now these won't form an infinite water source as the water is flowing. It has to be standing water really. So did it run down from here? Yes. Let me get the right. So now I can get the right blocks in here, and I guess I'm gonna put one here. I'm thinking it ran. Oh, come on. I'm thinking it ran from over there. I need to double check. Let's see. Let's do 1 bucket. No, from the center. 1 bucket of water there. Okay. And you can see it's already started sieving or sifting. It may be sifting because it's an auto sifter. And if it were an auto siever, it would be sieving. And I'm gonna do 5 water wheels, and I think it's gonna be fast enough. And all of the water wheels are spinning. Let's see, make sure no water is running out of this structure. No, perfectly. And there it goes. Alright, and let's do the same for the other one. And the last one right here. Close off this hole as well. So, both of them are sieving. Now, to get the items from, the drops from there, I'm gonna use more water. I don't have a piping mechanic at my disposal right now, but this should work because the water is gonna push all the items into the hopper, as you can see from over here, pop, into the chest. And one more here for the other one. And I think this is a very nice, elegant solution. Low tech, but it's gonna work. So let's try this out. Okay, got myself a stack of sand. I'm gonna put half of them in here with the regular mesh, and it's gonna fill them all up. It's not too fast. I mean, yes, this could be faster if I add more water wheels, but I don't think we need that. This is just, set and forget. There we go. And you can see the items popping out. Okay, I may need to fix that. I need to close that, really need to close that off. Apparently I cannot use slabs for that area, which is fine. I can fix that. Let's put these in here. Okay, then let's fix that for the other one and dress it with the thin alloy sieves. Meshes, sorry. Now the only one I can't close off is this one. If it's still an issue, I'm gonna put the stairs in here because otherwise I can't open the chest. Sorry. This chest. Sand goes in. Let's see what happens. Exciting, isn't it? I know you've been waiting for this for a whole day. When am I gonna watch the water flow? Ooh, look at them all spitting out. Okay, so yeah, I need to... I'll put the stairs there. I'm pretty sure I can still open the chest once I have stairs. My roommate's getting tired. Okay, so that way nothing can spill from here. And I can still open the chest. And I'm gonna have to do the same thing over here because I could see items being left on top of the chest instead of going into the hopper. It's a bit of a shame. Maybe I'll prettify this a little bit in the future. For now it's functional. And quite happy with the drops we got. More redstone, maybe some more copper. I'll look into that later. So that's sieving. Automated. Sifting automated even. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's some dark spot over there. But where? Oh, a few dark spots. Oh, probably because of the water running out here. And then I think that's taken care of all the dark spots. Yeah, it must have been when the water ran out. Took my torches out. Let's eat some steak. Steak's always good when you're hurt, right? Okay. So, that's one task for today completed. Now, there wasn't anything to claim, by the way, as you could expect. Let's see, that was the... Where was it? I don't... Oh, here it is, the automatic sifting. Complete. Oh yes, sifting netherrack. That's the other thing I said I would do in between, is fix my lava production. Well, it's not entirely fixed. So I can put some stacks of cobblestone in here, and it will turn into lava in here, and then I can just click this, right click this one, pour it in here, right click this one, pour it into the stone barrel, drop in some redstone, and I got netherrack. Not automated, but it's just about as good as it can get, I think. But then I did make a lot of netherrack, and I sieved a lot of netherrack, sifted, and I got nether quartz. I got zinc, which by the way is not from zinc ore, but it's actually from, let's see if I can find it here, sphalerite. So if you're looking for sphalerite or for zinc ore, you're gonna have a hard time. It is okay. Sulfur dust we got, and zinc. Sulfur dust I'm gonna do here. Zinc on this. I'm out. Oh yes, I'm out of wrought iron. That's okay. I can put those here. And yes, you can see I have some bronze on me, and there's a few things. One, there was a major update to the pack. Really, there was a lot changing, and a lot of updates, a lot of mods changed, the recipes changed. Remember I told you that the steam engines would explode in the rain? Apparently that tip has been removed because it doesn't. Let's see, this we did. There's a few more things in here to know about steam machines. They do explode if you fill up, if there's no water in the water, the heat bar fills up. At some point I took out the coal because I noticed it kept heating. Oh, you got ashes, interesting. So the temperature's gone, which is fine, which is safe. Just make sure that there's water in here at all times. And I just made sure the steam got out by making more tin alloy. So that's interesting to know. You can rotate the exhaust side with a wrench. So apparently, when I told you about this exhaust, okay, let's try. Do I have the wrench on me? No, it's in here. So shift. No, I don't think it's rotating anything at all. I don't know, maybe it's a different wrench, whatever. Okay, but then also, let's see, everything is about sifting. You can sift 5x5, you can put inverters on top of sieves. Yeah, I knew that, but then, you know, you have a problem if you do it with 4x4, because you can only put two sieves next to each other. I had to come up with a different solution, and I came up with water, also thanks to the help of Discord. Multi-blocks, apart from that, you should not make them cross a chunk. You should always try to keep a multi-block inside a single chunk. They can share walls, just not hatches and buses. I think this is from, I've done these multi-blocks, the lathe and whatnot. But yeah, we're not going to do multi-blocks for now. Done. Okay, all done. And then in 8.0, new quests were added. Flint, which we already done. The flint saw, the stone saw is actually more flint than stone, but still, I don't think you want me to see that one. The quest got moved around a little bit. The wither quest is now here. We have an addition to the oven, and we have an addition to the bronze storage to make a bronze drum and a bronze gate. So, also prepared some work here. I think this is the hammer I need here. Yeah, let's see. For the bronze crate, I need 4 plates and 4 long bronze rods. For the drum, I need 4 curved and 2 long bronze rods. The long bronze rods take 2 regular rods with a hammer. And the regular rods are the same as we've seen for iron and stone. So this, where was it? No? Oh, okay. Right here. That is the drum. Oh, 32 buckets. Maybe I'll exchange my lava drum, or maybe I use it for creosote oil. Don't know yet. And then the crate, 54 slots. Now the only downside is with the GregTech chests and crates and inventories is that there's no inventory tweaks, no mouse tweaks. I can't use my mouse wheel to take them out. There's no sorting. But it's a nice amount of storage. Definitely going to use that. And definitely going to use this tank at some point with 32 buckets. Complete. And then it wants us to automate the coke oven. Now, I'm not sure, well, maybe for the creosote, but we don't really need it right now. We have the charcoal pit from forestry. Well, we can have a quick look at the coke oven, faucet, and shoot, I guess is the other one. They need a main block, which was the bricks with iron, and a chute, which is the main block. A coke oven with a chest, a trap chest. Oh, just any chest and a faucet with a piece of glass. Okay. I may do that in between episodes. It's not really something I'm worried about. So, back into H1, where you can see a lot of things I've opened. Steam compressor, steam extractor, lava boiler, and steam macerator. Now, I think the lava boiler is just an upgraded version of the coal burner boiler, and where we'll pump in lava into it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it because, you know, charcoal's quite easy to take out. At some point we will make it. This makes reinforced glass. This makes the circuit board. The steam macerator is used for turning items and blocks into the corresponding dusts. While the electric ones can double ore outputs, the steam one cannot. It has only one output slot. It can do recipes that require up to 16 EU per tick. So, blocks into dusts. I'm not sure if it's gonna do cobblestone into gravel and into sand, but that will be interesting to see. Macerator. Let's see. Bronze hull, that is 16 bronze. Some bronze pipes, that is 12 bronze, 28 bronze. Pistons or sticky pistons. Okay. So mostly, again, a lot of bronze, and well, I have 8 copper and 4 bronze left. It's, yeah, I really need to do a lot of sieving and get more bronze. So the last bit of recording was Friday evening. It's now Sunday morning, and I spent most of Saturday doing off-camera work. The first thing you can see here, I completely enclosed the sieves because they were spilling out all over the place. I had drops coming out, plopping out above the stone. I had to make this a double chest because a single just wasn't enough, also because I had done sand and gravel. But yeah, that's not all the work I did. I did a lot more. This is just for me to get more oak wood, because, you know, the trees in the back, the 6 trees, they're cute. It looks nice. This doesn't look nice, but that doesn't give me a lot of wood. This does. So I've moved my mob farm to here, and while we're at it, we may as well go and see if we have any skeletons, zombies. It's slightly bigger than the previous one. Ah, there's one skeleton up there. I've been really unlucky with these skulls. I must have killed like 30, 40 of these wither skeletons, and they're just not dropping their skulls. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, so I created this new building for the mob farm, and I took down the old one and put in this one, which we're gonna go in soon. But first, okay, I realized that I did something that I hate when I see others do it. So, yeah, what I did, because I made those 3 quests for H1 without actually looking up what they're for and why we should be making them and what their purpose is. Of course, we've seen the steam alloy smelter, right? We use that to make the tin alloy, and I actually also use it to make invar. The steam pump is, well, clearly it's a pump. Every 6 seconds, mainly water, and the output is on the back instead of an exhaust. And then the steam furnace, which is just a really cool furnace. So yeah, we may start using this one as well. And that's going to be over there, where we'll come to in a minute. Now, I also prepared the next quests, but let's have a look at them. So, the steam compressor is used for compressing various items, mainly for turning ingots into blocks. And I'm hoping it can also do ingots into plates, saving us half of the resources. And that is, Of course it's the last one. So, bronze hull, pistons, and some small bronze pipes. I used about another 116 ingots for what you see here. Steam compressor. I don't know yet if we're going to use it today or when. I hope it can make the plates. Then there's the extractor. As the name suggests, allows extract certain materials from items, mainly dyes. So I guess you're going to have to see exactly what it does. Uses, I can get raw rubber from sticky resin. I can get batteries. Well, I can extract from a battery. I can get rose red, 2 rose red from a poppy. So yeah, lots of dyes as the book said, but also tiny pile of lead dust from a plumbilia leaf. Interesting, the source of lead. That's interesting. I was wondering how I would get lead. Books from a bookshelf. Raw rubber pulp from a slime ball. More dyes. Stem cells. Ooh, interesting. Stem cells from eggs. Oh, I got plenty of eggs. Coolers. These are for nuclear craft. For the fission generator. Which I'm sure we're going into at some point. So, that is the steam extractor. The next machine is the steam lava boiler, and we're going to be using that today. And that is over here, the small steam lava boiler. And the last one is the the macerator. And the macerator can cocoa beans into dust, tiny twigs, sugar canes into sugar. So guessing whatever I've been doing with the mortar and pestle, flour, pile of wood pulp, string from wool. So not sure how useful all of this is. Why would I make, why would I extract from a piston? Unless you had them left over. Yeah, but stone dust, terracotta into clay dust. So I'm not immediately seeing a lot of useful recipes. But then, okay, yeah, we're not gonna go through all of them 2400 recipes. I was hoping cobblestone into gravel, but that's not part of it. So, yeah. Now, follow me down the rabbit hole. Let's come. Did I? Actually, I should grab my pump, and I'm not going to use the extractor or macerator or compressor just right now. So, I was thinking, let's automate the lava boiler with lava and steam. And the first thing we're going to do is place our pump. Now, unfortunately, and I should probably grab a pickaxe. I don't have one on me, so I can pick up stuff that I've put down. Right here. If you place the pump like this, it's gonna show you the output, which I would think is the back, but apparently when you place it, that's the front. So what I'm gonna do is gonna place it from here against this stone. So now my water is coming out from there. Then I'm gonna place my steam boiler right here. And I have some bronze pipes. Now, eventually the steam boiler is gonna send steam into the steam pump. But before we do that, I want to have the water going from the steam pump into the steam boiler. Like this. And unfortunately, if I now try to place the the pipe here to get the steam out, they're going to connect. So I need to somehow close it off, and luckily we have the stone covers. Now you may remember we had to make the saw, and the saw is already saying, oh, you can use this if you want to separate pipes. And you may remember these from other mods as well. These are now separated, and if I place the steam pipe, they're not connecting. So now this, I'm gonna use the water bucket for now, to put one in there. This can make steam from lava, and this is gonna take the steam, pump up the water, and send the water back into here. Now it does take out the source block underneath it. I was testing this in my sandbox. It takes out the source block underneath it, but luckily we have an infinite water source, so the source block is recreated. But it means it won't work with a lava pool. You can't do this with lava. Well, you can, but you know, it's going to use the lava, it's going to run out. So we're going to use this for lava. And I was thinking, how can I get the lava from here into the boiler? And well, one thing I could do, and that's something you will see here, and I need, I think I need the screwdriver. Oh, what is it again? Hardened fluid ducts. Oh, it needs a wrench, and the wrench is over here. I'll come to this. This is the rabbit hole I was mentioning earlier. We put the wrench here and we get 6 hardened fluid ducts. Now, fluid ducts, there's different types. The cheapest one is the regular fluid duct, which is either copper and lead or copper and glass. This weird glass paint, but it says glass paint, so I'm guessing any type of glass paint. I prefer the opaque one, but that requires lead, and we don't have lead yet. But this one, the regular fluid duct, as it says when you hold shift, will break if contents are extremely hot or cold. Lava, I would consider being a hot liquid, so we can't use that. Then there's the hardened, and then there's the signalum. Now the hardened fluid ducts, contents may be any temperature, and the signalum, that's basically the same as the hardened, except it can also transfer power at the same time. We're going to go, well, again, this one requires lead, so we're going for the glass option, hardened nickel glass, which is, actually I use hardened tin glass, which is 4 pulverized tin and a piece of glass in the famous alloy smelter, and Invar, which is not this one, which is the, yeah, here we go, which is 2 iron and nickel in the alloy smelter. So Invar plates, hardened tin glass, 6 hardened fluid ducts. Now I really, oh yes, this by the way, you may see the odd light effects. It is coming up to Halloween, and there's a mod in here called Tombstone that does these spooky sounds. Oh, and the ghosts. The first time I saw one of these appear after a flash of lightning, it scared the living daylights out of me, to keep it PG. I can't use them now, that's fine. And I know I can turn them off, but okay. Back to the ducts. I do like the ducts. The ducts from Thermal Dynamics, they're really nice. There's one downside. They don't automatically extract, so you need a servo. And this is the rabbit hole. The servo. Okay. Follow me into the crafting tables. First, we need to make a electric motor, low voltage, which required copper wire, tin cable, iron rods, and magnetic iron rod. Now, the wire is not too hard. A plate with a wire cutter. The wire cutter takes some plates, a screw. We've done screws, we've done the rods, you know, the screwdriver plates. We've done it, right? That's the wire. The tin cable is wire with string and black carpet. We've done the iron rods. The magnetic rod is not much different. It is another iron rod with 4 redstone, which I have tons of. It doesn't even fit in my drawer anymore. So we have an electric motor. Combine that with the with a tin rotor and a paper ring, another paper ring, and another tin cable. Paper rings to paper with a knife, not too hard, although paper is slightly different. I went for this recipe. You can't just use the, oh yeah, 3 sugarcane is 3 paper. No, but you can make 3 sugarcane with the mortar into 2 chat. Then you can take 3 chat between 2 slabs to make 3 paper. By the way, this does not consume your slabs. Well, so that's okay. Then with the knife, make a paper ring. You don't scare me anymore. They're actually quite funny. I think it's pretty cool, all the sound effects. Right, the paper ring. Now the screw we've seen, you take a rod, you cut it in half, you combine it with the file, and it makes a screw. The rotor is 4 curved blades with another screw, and a ring, which is a small bending cylinder with a tiny tin rod, and so. Then we have the rotor. Now, I took out the wrench from here, I think, and the screwdriver. I did. So from the electric motor with all these parts to the electric pump. Yay! And the reason, oh, apparently that's a quest. The reason is because the servo needs an electric pump. This is quite an expensive and a lot of work for just a servo. But we have a servo. So as I was working on this, and I got this all prepared, and then in my sandbox world, I actually tried it. I had the hardened flux duct from the crucible into the steam lava boiler with the servo, happily pumping the lava into the boiler, and all was well until my crucible ran out of lava. The problem is not that it ran out. This had lava, so it was, I don't care, right? You're gonna make lava at some point and then you'll pump it back in. Except that the steam boiler pushes steam out. Yeah, like this one, it pushes steam out into this pipe. You don't have to suck it out, you don't need a serve or anything else. It just pushes out the steam, and it pushes steam into my hardened fluid duct, which was then blocked and couldn't transport any lava anymore. Luckily there is a Discord, and Discord helped me out. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a porcelain channel, which we had to make in, I think, one of the first or second episodes. And what you normally do is you right click the faucet, it pours into the channel, and then it goes into the small steam lava boiler. What I could do, and I've tested this, is I could put my hardened fluid duct here, and it will pour into the channel, and then it will drain the channel into the lava boiler. So that's one way to put lava in there, and because this one, the steam won't be able to push into the fluid duct from here, I'd be safe. But someone else mentioned a different option, and that is the timer from Faucet. And Faucet has a lot of logic circuits that I really like, and I think I'm going to be using them whenever I need to: comparators, timers, gates, repeaters, etc. And we're going to use a timer. Now, the only problem is right now I don't exactly know how to set it. I couldn't find a good documentary or good videos about it. And it is now standard by default. If you place it set to 1 second, and I don't know how to change that. Which, for now it's fine. Every second it's gonna give a redstone signal. And you've probably all used timers on your smelteries. And this is more or less the same. And if I right click, it says 1 second. I can't do anything. Left click breaks it. No, I'm not in creative mode, but left click breaks it, because you know I can left click this one, nothing's happening. So every second it's gonna tick, tick. So if you put lava underneath here, every second you can see it's pouring a little bit of lava out of the crucible, which is only making lava slowly anyway, and then going into the portion channel and into the lava boiler. So now we have lava at 1300 Kelvin and slowly pouring in. 182, 200, anyway. So we have a bit of water. I did get a tip from, I'm sorry I forgot your name, to make tin cans. Because, you know, you saw me grab a bucket, drop it in, bucket in here, bucket out. Really annoying. The tin can, which this one, which I'm not able to make yet. How do I make a, oh, it's this one. It's not called tin can, but it's just a can. But it's 3 tin, you get 12 cans. Each can is a bucket worth of whatever you take. Right, actually, let's make some. We got plenty of tin, why not? While we're there, I can also show you that, you know, I did about 10 stacks of gravel into the tin alloy meshes, because I found that gives me the most chance of copper. And of course, I need a lot of copper to make the bronze. I still have 82 copper left, and I have 52 bronze left, so that's not bad. We're getting a bit low on iron. What do we have? We have a lot of antimony, tin, still tons of tin, a bit of tin alloy, and a bit of infar. This one is full, redstone drawer. So I went into the next one. I also got quite a lot of coal from that. Now, why don't you make the upgrades, Linda? Well, the upgrades are rather expensive. The first tier upgrade, to double the amount of stacks, is 8 bronze plates around the template, which is just trimmed with a saw, which is not too hard. But the 8 bronze plates. The second level, 8 steel plates, 8 stainless steel plates, 8 titanium plates, 8 tungsten steel plates for the highest tier, 5 times. Normally it's iron, gold, something, emerald, diamond. Well, yeah. You know, I'll just take the next drawer. Fine, whatever. Okay, let's. I do want to show you this. Sorry, where am I going? If I right click, except I can't right click. That is. I thought I could fill this with water. Can I? I can get them from here, which is weird. Okay. Well, anyway, I have 4, and the great thing is, you know, 4 buckets don't stack. 4 tin cans do stack. Let's see how we're doing over here. You are making a bit of steam already, which is great. And you actually already have 4 buckets of water, because you've been pumping. But to show you the idea is you can put 4 cans in here. They do get consumed, which I hadn't expected. So they're useful. Maybe we'll use them as well later for steam or anything else. But we have lava coming in, automatic, thanks to the timer. It's currently not able to keep up, but that's because this one is empty and this can hold 16 buckets. Water, you know, we added 4 buckets, but other than that, 5 buckets, sorry, 7 buckets, have come in from the pump. So, and actually you can see that there's a small intake underneath the pump. And every now and then every 6 seconds, you can see it's taken a water block. And of course, with the default Minecraft mechanics, it will create a new source block. By the way, this didn't work when I had 3 water. I guess it's blocking from making the, or maybe it takes one of the other. It doesn't always take the one it's on, I guess. It can take one of the other ones. And if you have the 3 and it takes one on the side, it never becomes infinite. This one, no matter which one you take, it's always going to be infinite. So yeah, this works well. Lava, oh, see, this water is already full. So now it starts working on its own internal buffer. And I can use the rest of these covers to make this a little prettier. This is a visual glitch which I also saw yesterday. Wouldn't worry about that. Unfortunately, I can't use the saw on chiseled cobblestone, so I had to use regular stone bricks, which not too bad. It's a lot better than having it out in the open. So we have automated steam. Pretty cool, I think. And also, we now have more chests complete. Now, next thing is a hammer. Oh, I've heard good things about that one. Reinforced glass and a basic circuit. We're gonna need slime ball and wood pulp. With some wood planks made by compressing wood pulp and some sticky resin made by smelting slime balls. Now, the only thing is, I don't yet know how to get the slime balls. Mixed metal plates and the hammer allowing you to automatically make plates. Ah, this is the one I want. It's gonna make plates. It's gonna crush cobble, gravel. Ooh, I want this one. I want this one. Okay. I'm gonna let this run. This should be fine. And as this will never run out of water, it should never overheat and it would never explode. Because, you know, they would explode if there's no water coming in. The heat stays up and you suddenly throw in cold water. Also, in my test world, I was at some point jumping up and down onto these things, placing whatever. Oh yeah, because I made another cobblestone generator, hopper. And I died. I was boiled to death. So yeah, you maybe don't want to be on top of these machines. I'm guessing they're getting, well, 300 Kelvin. And the lava is 1300 Kelvin. Yeah, that could leave a nasty burn. So, is there anything else we should do this episode? Oh, I don't think I've shown you this, especially for Anaria. Maybe I did show you, then I'm sorry, I'm gonna show you again, because she wanted me to get the trophies from the quest. The only rewards you're gonna get here from the quests are these trophies, H0 and H1 trophy. So I'll put them here for now. I may put them somewhere else later. So I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to get slime and how to do all the other preparations for the next episode, and maybe think about what to do with this platform because I'm not happy with it yet. So anyway, I do thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. Also, leave a comment. I really appreciate all your feedback, any ideas you have. You know, whatever I can improve. And I know there's a few things I've been trying to improve is how I move around with my mouse and trying not to mumble as much, but it's a lot. I'm trying. It's not too easy. But I do appreciate your feedback. I just want to make the content better, and whatever I can change to make the content better is good. So also click the subscribe button and you will be notified when my next video comes out. And I would also appreciate that. So thank you again for watching. Take care. Bye bye.